What do you think about today's market?
Today's market, yes, market is doing good. Last 4.5 years, if I see after the COVID time, market has gone amazingly different than the previous years, because before 2019, I would say it used to be more of investors market.
Do you think it's a bubble?
I really don't think so. You look at any area, so if you just look at wherever or whenever we are selling property, so it's a combination of three things, right? Land cost, a construction cost, and the other cost is, we call it marketing cost.
Welcome to Mursal Maqbool Show. Today we have a very special guest, a Delhi boy who started his career in real estate and ended up in Dubai with 15 years of experience in Dubai real estate market. The investor, the founder of Fluence Properties in Dubai. Welcome, Mr. Bimal. Hi, Mr. Bimal. How are you?
Doing good, fantastic.
Your full name is, I guess, Mr. Bimal Kumar?
Bhardwaj.
Bhardwaj.
Yes.
Okay. How are you feeling today?
It's good. It's a mixed feeling. Like for the first time, I'm invited to any podcast show.
I'm so happy to see you here.
That's great.
Okay, just a very simple question. As we know, you are a big investor, as well as you are a owner and a founder of Fluence Properties, right?
Correct.
I would like to know about your journey. How do you start as a Delhi boy and then came to Dubai in a real estate? Just simple language. What do you say about in your journey?
So simple language, like, yes, first you are just calling like a big investor. So no, as if now I'm not a big investor. But yes, I have got a couple of good investments in good locations in Dubai with good developer. So since we are selling real estate, definitely you have to taste your own sweets. So this is how I invested in a couple of good properties in Dubai. And about idea, starting a company in Dubai. So yes, earlier when I started my real estate career in Dubai, it was as an employee, you can call it. Then I ended up being a co-founder of the property, like Fluence Properties. So now we are running this company, me and my wife. So it's kind of a dream, because, when you're working as an employee, you have different sort of responsibilities. When you're working as an employee, you are responsible for your individual growth. You're individually doing good. And if you are doing, good work, definitely you are being rewarded for it.
That's true.
So you have to focus on yourself, on your growth. Company will by default get the growth. But on the other side, when you're working as a entrepreneur, or you're working as a company owner, so yes, you have your responsibility. Apart from that, people who are working for you, the team members, they are your biggest responsibility, because in that point of time you cannot think about only yourself. You have to think about their families, their career, their growth, and everything. At time to time you have to prove both the roles, like as a business owner, and definitely as we have started a career as a broker or real estate agents, so we have to take care of our clients also. So yes, it is difficult, but it is fun.
But how's your journey?
Journey, it's been almost 14.5 years I've been working in real estate, coming from IT background. So generally I started in 2007 with Wipro, Delhi.
Okay, you are from the IT background.
Yes.
I'm
Not
so surprised
hardcore
to know
IT, I would
that.
say. It was kind of a business development.
Okay.
So 2007 to 2009, I was with the Wipro. Then 9 to 11, not 11, I would say 10 and a half. I was with SCL. And then I started my real estate journey in 2011. And then after that, I never looked back.
That's really great.
Yeah.
Okay, question arises. In your answer, you said being an employee as a Bimal and being a founder as a founder of Fluence Properties.
Correct.
What is the difference in the work, strategy, pressure?
The main difference I can say, when you're working as an employee, you start your day at 10 o'clock. You are not answerable to anyone before 10 o'clock, except your family, right?
Yeah.
And you can just switch off your phone at 7 o'clock. If you're doing good, I think working for 9 hours more than sufficient. If you're working good, if you are working with the same focused mind, right? But when you're working as an entrepreneur, there are no timings. It is 24/7. So my employee or my team member, they can just go home and they can switch off their phone, but I cannot. Sometimes,
true.
yes, there are perks of being, you can say, a business owner, that there are no timing, time you can call it like your own boss. You don't have to look at the clock, right? You don't have to look at whether it's Sunday or Monday. You can work any day or you can take off any day. But on the other side, the disadvantage, I would say, when you're working as an entrepreneur, you can give everything to your family except your time.
That's
People
very
call
true.
it like there should be a proper work-life balance, but to be very honest, Dubai is so fast, especially in our industry, real estate. It is very, very, very difficult to manage this work-life balance. You just see your kids growing, you are just able to fulfill all the wishes, but yes, end of the day, you're not able to give them your time. So my team members, they enjoy their weekends with their family on their off, but sometimes, or majority of the times, I would say, on weekends I'm spending time with my clients. So this is how you have to just keep the
So
show going on.
yeah, the show must go on. So
Yes.
you mean that it's very difficult to be a
It
owner?
is difficult, no
Yeah,
doubt. It's difficult.
it is
People
very
think like
difficult.
business ownership is easy.
Yeah.
Because see, it is easy. Indeed, it's easy. You just need, what do you need to? You just need to pick up a company name. You just need to register a
That
company
was
and
my
pick a
another
trade
question
license.
to ask you,
So the
actually.
process is easy, but the responsibility come with that process is really difficult. Yeah.
That was actually my like another question to ask you. It's very easy to open a company
Exactly.
and to get registration, everything done. But what about the consistency?
Consistency, now I can say every second day there is a real estate agency opening in Dubai.
Yeah.
Almost every second day.
Yeah.
And I have seen so many people, they've started the company just because of they were not consistent, I would say. They shut down the business within 6 to 8 months.
So what do you want to suggest them?
I would suggest like first become a proper broker with a good knowledge, sound information about the market. Have some savings in the bank account when you're starting a business. At least make sure when you're running a company, you should have a backup for at least 2, 3, 4 years.
Okay.
So at least continue, because it is not important that the day you start the company, immediately you start getting the business.
Very true.
Because that point of time you are focusing on two things. You have to build a company, you have to make a platform, make a platform, you need to build a team also, a core team. So when you are focusing on all these management parts, somehow the other you are losing on the business part also. Because even if I just look at myself, now my 80% of the time is going for the management, to
Very
hire new
true.
people, make a good team, training them every second day. And on that part I'm losing my own business. So this is the biggest disadvantage. But also another thing, like I recommend people, majority of people, when they start a business, don't try to play on investors' money. I have seen so many people in the same industry, they just get the funding from the client. Okay, let's start the real estate business, but they hardly know the basics of real estate. So end of the
Very
day, when
true.
it's non-profit, like there is no profit, they say, okay, class, leave. It's profit for client and for both. If it's loss, they are not ready to take the responsibility. So when I started this company with my wife, yes, we had enough savings to start this company. Or like you can say, last 3 years successfully we have been running, and now we are growing. And by God grace, we are having a good team, and then we are doing a good business every year.
That means we are the people, we have to be very responsible regarding the finance of the
Finance
because
is
our
huge.
hands are because somebody has given their hardcore money to us.
Correct.
So we have to take care of the finance. So that's the first step.
Both ways. When you are running a business with investors' money, then also you have to take care of that. Apart from that, when you're working as a broker, definitely you are investing somebody else's money, right? You're giving them the
true.
advice. So that
Very
also
true.
should be well taken care of.
And before becoming a broker, set up their own business, they should have a chunk of money.
At least there should be good savings, so at least peacefully you can focus on hiring and doing new business.
Yeah, first of all, they have
What
to
if
be
like
as
I'm
employee.
starting a company
Yeah.
and I don't know after 6 months I'll be able to survive in the market or no? Oh no, there's a big time competition.
Very true.
It
Very
and
true.
it is better than you work as a broker. You don't start the company if you don't have fundings or savings enough.
Very true.
Yeah.
What do you think about today's market?
Today's market, yes, market is doing good. Last 4.5 years, if I see after the COVID time, market has gone amazingly different than the previous years, because before 2019, I would say it used to be more of investors market. People used to come just to invest, okay, just park money and then leave. Returns were okay. But after 2019, after COVID 2020, I would say it is more of end users market, homeowners market. So the people who are buying, let's say if I'm dealing with 10 clients every day, so out of 10, almost 8 are family owners. Like they want to bring their family, or they want to buy house for their family to their own stay. So people are now converting from investors to homeowner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a bubble?
I really don't think so. I really don't think so. You look at any area, so if you just look at, so wherever or whenever we are selling property, so it's a combination of three things, right? land cost, a construction cost, and the other cost is we call it marketing cost, because definitely when the brokers are selling, they are also getting commission, and there is a miscellaneous cost running, office and all these things. So when we combine all these things, so we call it ratio with 30, 30, 30, then 1% is left for the miscellaneous.
Yeah.
Right? Fines, and there are so many things also. So if you just combine today's any location, the per square feet price, let's say you are going for JVC. So JVC, the on an average per square feet price is around 1600, 1700 dirham per square feet. So today, if you just look at the land cost, it is way too much higher.
Yes.
So if any developer who is bringing a new development, first they are buying the land which is very expensive, correct?
Very true.
Second, if they are giving a good construction quality, because everyone is now aligned with the government vision, they have to give a good construction quality, they have to deliver on time, right? Everything.
That's
So
true.
on an average, a good construction quality start with 350 dirham per square feet, goes up to 50, 55, 550 dirham per square feet also.
Okay.
So combining a land cost and then construction cost, apart from that, definitely the brokers who are just going out in the heat to sell this property, they also deserve some commission
Yeah,
out of
that's true.
developer pocket, right? So
Yeah.
combining all these costs, if we just look at the per square feet price, what we are selling 1600, 1700 dirham, it's a very well justified
Very well
price.
justified,
So if
yeah.
anybody is buying for 1600 dirham today, since the land parcels are also not available easily,
Yeah.
so tomorrow, even after 1 year or 2 year, definitely you will not sell it for 1400 or 1200 dirham. So
For
bubble
sure.
is not there. Plus
Yeah.
the kind of growth we have seen in the businesses, and then kind of population, we are seeing,
population.
government is also
Yeah.
coming up with new ideas every day.
That's
And
true.
then new vision, they are expanding all the roads network, metro, Etihad railway. So I don't think so there is sort of any bubble coming. I don't see in coming 5-6 years we see even marketing fluctuating.
That's great.
And I would suggest, this is the time. So there is no right or there is no wrong time to buy real estate. But if somebody who is even thinking of buying real estate, they should buy it today. Maybe in after coming 5 or 6 years later, it will just become a dream to buy or own a property in Dubai.
Wow.
So this is what I'm doing for myself also.
Wow.
So whenever I have little of savings, I don't just buy G-Wagon or the big, Shosha project. I just invest in my real estate, portfolio.
That's why I called you an investor.
So this is how it is.
And then you say, I'm not a big investor, but I know you are a good investor
So
in Dubai.
whenever, I'm also a human being. Like whenever I try to go to buy any luxury product, like a expensive car or something expensive, so broker inside me, they all it keeps on pushing me to go for investment.
Okay. I believe you have a lot of client entire Dubai and outside Dubai as
Yes.
well. So I just want to know, what do you do for the marketing to get all the clients, and what is your poster, we can say, the services?
So as a real estate company, first I will cover the service part, what we do. So yes, we take care of the whole portfolio. If somebody is investing with us in Dubai real estate
Sorry
market.
to interrupt you. Do you
Yeah.
think, after buying, I'm a client, I bought something from you, do you believe in post services? Or you think okay, he bought from me
It is
and
the main
just...
thing. See, buying or selling real estate is just the 1% of real
Yes.
estate. Rest everything is you have to cover. The main thing is hospitality, the service. People don't even remember you. See, I have seen so many clients, you just keep on calling them, even they don't save your number in their mobile phone, right?
Very true.
I have a teammate, I'll give the live example. I have a teammate, right? He closed the transaction. After 2 days, client saved his number.
Okay.
Yes, this is how it happens.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
So if people don't remember you, people don't remember your name, people remember the hospitality you provide them. Because if anybody, let's say, coming from abroad, from different country to invest in Dubai, they don't know anyone. They only know you. You are the one who's kind of a family member or a friend or anybody, or kind of a broker or a consultant, whatever you call it, who will be the through or the guide for the city, for the best restaurants, with best visiting places, best property investment options, and how city is going to work in their favor. So first, you are representing your brand. Second, you are representing Dubai. Why Dubai? That is what makes a difference. They get the confidence, okay, we can invest in this city. So I was talking about the kind of services we do. So it is not only buying and selling, it's a big responsibility. We take care of the whole portfolio.
Okay.
So when somebody is investing with us, maybe is ready to move in property in resale, maybe is off-plan property, so we take care of the portfolio. And then after that, when the property during the time they want to flip it, we look for the best buyer, best price rate. And then at the time of handover, if they want to take mortgage, then we have mortgage consultation services. Then somebody who is eligible for golden visa, we do golden visa service. After that, short-term rental and the long-term rental. I have so many clients living in different countries. They even have not been to Dubai. Still, they're enjoying their returns out of their investment.
Wow, that's really,
Yes.
really
And
good to
for
hear.
many of the properties, I'm POA. So if any conflict is happening, definitely I have to visit the Land Department and court and so many things.
That means
Yeah.
after service is very important.
Really important.
Then that's how you can make your portfolio, your client portfolio will be according to your services,
This is how
right?
I have been selling. So I made sure the market is very difficult and very tough today, but
Yeah.
the client who invested back in 2011 with me, they're still my clients.
Because of your services.
Because of the service, because of the kind of trust I have developed with them. So now we have developed that kind of trust. Majority of my clients, they come to my place, I go to their place, my family, my kids, they gel up together, whether it's Holi, Diwali, Eid or anything. They are like more of family, not like clients.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
What is the pressure in real estate? I can understand. I have worked in a real estate, but I know the pressure is too much. So how to handle that pressure? Once the pressure comes, I know it's like it's out of the box. But what do you say about that pressure? How to handle that pressure? And when like the business is not going that high or business is going high, something like, can you tell me about it?
To be real honest, I don't count it as a pressure. When it comes like sales, the question is, are you enjoying the process? I'm coming from different industry and last like almost 15 years I've been to real estate. It is not just because of money. Money is always a byproduct, definitely. I enjoy the process. I enjoy meeting people, right? So I never take that sort of pressure. And definitely there is no race. You don't have to become better than somebody.
Okay.
Today, let's say I'm driving a $1 million car. Somebody is driving 2.5 million dirham car. Somebody is having a private yacht. Somebody is having a private jet. So you can never compete in Dubai with somebody. There is somebody who is better than you. So
That's
it
true.
is always a competition within yourself. So the question always comes, and I always try to ask myself, am I doing better than yesterday? If the answer is yes, then I'm more than satisfied. I just keep on working for that only.
So this is your suggestion for the real estate
It should be with
people.
everyone. It is not a 1 day, 2 day or 6 month job. It's a full-time career. It's a lifetime career. You cannot decide within the just like 6 month outcome. Sometimes in real estate, the first quarter is not good. In the second quarter, you recover the sales transaction and everything. Even the second transaction, every single day, you never know what is written for your destiny for the next day. You just keep on working, keep on putting your hard work. Definitely, sooner or later, it will work in your favor. And in real estate, we don't count it like monthly income. We count it annually income. Then we average it out. Average out. Like what was my monthly income like that.
So you mean to say that the patience is the key?
Patience is always there. Without patience, without the patience, you cannot succeed in real estate. You will not believe it took me 6 months to get my first transaction done. Continuously 6 months. Waking up every day, motivating yourself, going out. Though my meeting ratio was really good, but I did not have any mentor.
How do you motivate yourself? This is very important questions. I really want to know
Come
about
on,
it.
in sales you don't need a motivator. Why have you chosen sales? You have chosen for yourself, right? So you have to motivate yourself.
What makes you motivated? That's what I'm.
Come on, see, everyone have priorities. When you like something, you don't need to be motivated. Do you need motivation to love your kids? No, you don't need. Do you need motivation to love your family? No, you don't need any motivation. It's something you like it, right?
But you said from last 6 months, example, you didn't close anything, or 7 months, you didn't close without money, without getting the result. That's very hard for everyone. It's easy for you, I can say, because you're a strong person. That's why you reach this level from this level. But for a starter person like me or any, how they will get motivated?
See, I would say the big people, they call it time is money, right?
Okay.
So I spent my initial 6 months. So the answer was always in my favor. So I always call, okay, new agent, there are so many new agents, they are coming into the market, they're also trying their luck, they're putting their hard work. So end of the day, there are only two things which matters a lot in sales: either you should be earning or you should be learning. So for those 6 months, every time I used to ask that question: am I learning or am I earning? So yes, if I'm doing any of the thing, that's I'm in profit. So those 6 months for me were, I would say, the learning part. And whatever I did not have, I try to make sure anybody who's working with me in my team, I provide them those resources. I train my team myself from the day one. When I joined Dubai real estate market, I did not have any mentor. Whatever I learned, whatever mistakes, so you can say I learned from my mistakes. I used to make everyday new mistake and I used to learn from that. And after 6 months, I realized I had made enough mistakes, so there was no even slot for the new mistake. So eventually
so there
started
is nothing
happening.
wrong to make mistakes.
It is always better you make mistake. You learn after making mistakes. This is what worked for me.
So for
But
every
I was patient.
patient, for every new real estate
Every second
people,
day, this question used to come in mind. Okay, is it really worth to go through this hustle and all? But now in 2025, if I look back, and then yes, answer is yes, it was worth.
Great.
It was worth not giving up.
Yes, that's the thing which we have to say. Now the people who are coming to real estate and wants to work in real estate, the patience is the key, and you learn, you grow by learning
True.
and making mistakes. That's what I want to know from you, because you make us so, like, you give us this kind of information. It's a big information which you are giving, because most of the people, they gave up because they feel that it's not worth. But the mistakes, the teachings, the learning, this was the great information which you have given to us.
The main problem, like people, they come to the industry with quick money mindset.
True.
And I believe there is nothing called quick money, especially in sales. You can become quick rich by in putting some money in lottery if you're lucky enough. I have never ever seen in my family, my relative, who won any sort of money, any lottery. Or the second thing, by putting some, you can say scam or something like that. These are the only two ways you can become, overnight rich.
Okay.
Apart from that, whosoever I have seen in this industry, I have seen all the people, they are like really good real estate agents. Now they are company owners. Majority of them, even they are ruling social media now, they have spent ages in the same market. They have been working for last 8 years, 10 years. So if they are showing off something today, so people, just the newcomers, the new generation, the new brokers, I would say, they just look at today's result. They don't see if somebody is driving a G-Wagon, somebody is wearing a Rolex. They have spent the last 10 years in the same industry. They have seen up, down, and hustles in this market. So yes, they deserve to enjoy their wealth. But yes, definitely.
Well said. And okay, the person is it's a scenario.
Mhm.
I will take your scenario. As I have seen you always number one. To be honest,
Okay.
in this field, I have seen you always growing, always number one. So this is really, don't you feel sometime a pressure to be a number one?
No, seriously, no. I just don't feel the pressure. See, reaching at some level.
You don't feel that if tomorrow I will be number second or number third, because
This
today
is-
I have a name in the market, I'm number one. Don't you think it's a big pressure tomorrow if I will not meet this target?
No, that does not make me scared about it, because since I mentioned in Dubai, we are living kind of a city. We are living kind of a country where there is always somebody who is ahead of you. They have spent more time in the market. They have seen the real market even better than us. So yes, they are number one, or they are. But I'm not in the race of being number one, number two, or number three. It is me versus me only. My ultimate target is anybody who is working with me. Are they better? Are they in better position than yesterday? Am I in better position than yesterday? This is only that. Yes, there is a pressure, because reaching at some level and maintaining it is always a pressure. So
not
now
easy to
definitely
do.
how the bad days I have seen my life in the same real estate career, starving for a one-day meal. So yes, I definitely don't want to see those days again. To maintain that consistency, to reach at the level, even going every day to the next level is always a challenge. That is the only thing which scares me little. Otherwise, nothing. There is no competition. I don't take anyone as competition. They all are industry colleague. They're good. I'm doing my good.
That's cool. What are the projects you're focusing as of now?
I'm working with almost every big developer in Dubai, but it depends. What is the client's requirement? If they are looking for something immediately ready to move in, what is the purpose of the money they are putting in? So if somebody is looking for, let's say, villa category, so there is a price range. I would say anybody who's looking for anything 10 million and above, definitely I'll go for Dubai Holdings. There are multiple good projects like Nadar Shiba Garden. Then you have Palm Jubilee. If somebody has a kind of budget going up to beyond 20 million dirham. Somebody who's into like more of townhouses. So for townhouses, we don't have much options in market. So it's definitely MR and Damac properties. So if somebody is more of need settle and a simple living, they can go for MR properties. Somebody who wants a like luxury lifestyle, I would say, more of show off fancy thing, because Damac is known for the fancy lifestyle. Even me, I'm a, you can say, a loyal client and a loyal broker for Damac. Because see, my office is in Damac building. I live in Damac Hills 1, and I have sold enough Damac Hills. But it's a value for money. It's not that I have a separate love for Damac, but yes, it's a value for money, because majority of my client who invested with Damac properties, any project, they have made good return out of it. They're more than happy.
Can you tell me a price, payment plan, and location which you are focusing? Very precise. Price, location, and payment plan.
So let's say if anybody who is willing to invest something, let's say 1.2, 1.3 up to 1.5 million dirham, I would say in terms of apartment category, Motor City is the destination where I believe they can make a good return in coming years, because it's more of a prime location. Gentry is really good, rental appreciation is quite well, and it's a low density area. So when it comes to Motor City, I would recommend two projects. Either they can go with Shubha Solis or Orbis, or they can go for the Union Properties Takaya. Even I have myself invested in Takaya, so it's a good property. I believe it will get us a good rental return. And when it comes to the townhouse category, definitely yes, we do have multiple choices. Like the current project, we already have Damac Island, one of the finest, because the per square feet price is good. On an average, a 4-bedroom townhouse starting with 2.4, 2.5, 2.6 million dirham, depending on the view and the placement. It is a steal deal, because now if you just look in the same area, same vicinity, any ready to move in townhouse 4-bedroom is not trading less than 4.5 to 5 million. That kind of resale value is going there. So if somebody is willing to go for off plan, yes, Damac Properties project, like either is Damac Lagoon or Damac Island or Damac Riverside, they are value for money options.
And even that's for the off plan. For the ready to move in, they can take the mortgage as
Exactly. For the ready to move in option, they already have option. We already have ready communities, like the Hills one is a really beautiful community. Then you have Dubai Estate. You can go for a resale property if you want to go for. There are multiple options. So especially for townhouse category, these are the locations which makes more sense. And in coming years, Metro Line will be active. So you will see another appreciation level.
Okay. The last question. What you have learned from the real estate and from your personal life?
It's a different question. And answer is also very difficult.
It's a very difficult question.
It's not only real estate. I would say overall Dubai and sales experience. Sales is the most promising industry across the globe, but it requires lots of discipline, consistency, and that, what to say about it? Personal life.
It has changed your personal life. It has given value to your personal life.
It has, indeed. It has. Like when it comes to sales, like definitely, if you are consistent,
it adds some value to your life.
It is. It makes you consistent. It makes you. The best part about Dubai real estate, or the being in real estate, you get to meet people from across the globe.
That's very true.
Our parents, they used to say, the old generation, okay, you learn more when you travel a lot. And we are sitting in a kind of city, kind of country, UAE, where all the countries are coming under one roof.
That's true.
And I'm sitting in the kind of profession where every second day I get to meet people from different countries, different nationalities, different languages, and then I learn a lot about their culture. And that is the real feedback I'm giving when I meet any of my client. I just only talk about real estate only 20%. 80% we just share the cultures. What is so different about their country, in my home country, and UAE. So we always involve 3 countries, correct? So this is what I have learned a lot about the different cultures and nationalities being in Dubai, being in real estate. Maybe in any other job you don't learn that.
That was really, really nice answers. And I really appreciate your presence, your valuable time which you are given to us. Thank you very much, Mr. Bimal Kumar.
Thank you so much for inviting me here.
Anytime.